The Princess Mouse, a Finnish Tale. Rewritten by Aaron Shepard, adapted by Kelsey Plumpton. One day, a farmer told his 2 sons that they must find their brides, but only with the family tradition of following the direction of a chopped-down tree. The eldest, who already had a sweetheart, manipulated his tree in the direction of her home. The younger, Miko, did not have a sweetheart, and his fallen tree pointed in the direction of the forest. "Ha! What bride will you find in there?" said the older brother. "Never mind," said Miko. "I'll find who I'll find." But the only thing Miko did find was a lone, empty cabin. "Maybe not," came a tiny voice. "Please, tell me your name and what you came for." Miko looked, but the only other person in the cabin was a little mouse, sitting on the table. Miko, though never had spoken with a mouse before, felt it only polite to reply, "My name is Miko, and I've come looking for a sweetheart." "I'd love to be your sweetheart, Miko," the mouse replied, delighted. The mouse suddenly sang, "Miko's sweetheart I will be, what a fine young man is he! Gown of velvet do I wear, like a princess fine and rare." Miko just smiled, unsurely, and replied, "All right, little mouse, you can be my sweetheart." Miko returned to the mouse's cabin the next day, with a test from his father. He had not told his father or brother the truth of his sweetheart, and was unsure if she could complete the task. "What's wrong? Why are you sad?" asked the mouse. "My father wants you to weave some cloth, but you are only a mouse," Miko replied glumly. "Worry not. Rest while I work." When the mouse was sure Miko slept, she rang a bell and hundreds of mice poured into the room. "Hurry, we must make the finest linen." When the job was done, the mice left, and the little mouse gave Miko a nutshell. Miko's brother laughed at what he brought home, but their father opened the nut, and yard after yard of beautiful linen came out. The oldest gaped with an open mouth, and so did Miko. Miko went again to the mouse's cabin, and she was much more excited than him. "Little mouse, how can I marry you? Everyone will think I'm a fool." The mouse replied softly, "They might think so, but what do you think?" Miko thought, and saw how much the little mouse loved and cared for him. "I think there is no one sweeter than my sweetheart, so let them laugh and think what they think." "Oh, you've made me the happiest mouse in the world," she cried. The mouse rang her bell a second time, and a nutshell carriage pulled by 4 black rats, with a mouse, coach and footman came to her call. "Miko," the mouse looked up expectantly, "aren't you going to help me down?" Miko lifted his bride from the table into the carriage, and as they went along the path to the wedding, the mouse sang a new verse. "Miko's sweetheart I will be, what a fine young man is he! In a carriage I will ride, when I go to be his bride." The wedding was set by a swift flowing stream, with guests already seated enjoying themselves. At the sight of Miko in the carriage, they all stopped and stared. Miko's brother, angered and insulted by the carriage, kicked it, mice and all, into the stream. The water carried them away before Miko could do a thing. "Why," screamed Miko, "you've killed my bride!" "What? That was only a mouse," argued the brother. "She may have been a mouse, but I really did love her," countered Miko. As Miko was about to attack his brother for his crime, the guests startled and screamed when 4 black horses pulled a carriage out of the stream with a coach and footman, and inside sat a wet but beautiful princess. "Miko," the princess said with a smile, "aren't you going to help me down?" Miko did, with a wide-eyed stare. So the princess explained, "I was the little mouse. A witch enchanted me, and the only way to break the spell was there to be one brother who loved me, and the other who wanted to kill me. But enough of such horrible things. It is our wedding." They were married in a grand wedding. The next day the couple returned to the mouse's cabin, only to move into the princess's castle, with hundreds of servants, and of it they made a happy home. "Miko's sweetheart I will be, what a fine young man is he! Gown of velvet do I wear, like a princess fine and rare." The end.